Hello viewers, Jeffrey Gaming here, and welcome to the 7th round of my F1 2012 season in Canada. One of my favourite tracks of the year. I have had another terrible qualifying session, down in 17th. Teammates up in 5th, so shows the car's got pace, but starting the race around Ricciardo, the rest have been racing with them quite a bit from the start, and we are off! Getting a good start off the line. Great traction, straight past the rest. Ricciardo's leaving me room down the inside. Tight there, trying not to run into anyone, even though Vern is being pretty aggressive there. Up to 14th already, diving to the inside, which will become the outside in the second part of this chicane, touching Hulkenberg, who was too slow there. And again, the AI is a bit iffy at the start of the races, but just trying to keep it as clean as possible. Up to 13th, so 4 places from the start, which is good. Looks like I'm overheating the engine, which I seem to do. Trying to get on the revs as quick as possible to try and catch up. But a decent start so far. And it looks like Camu's lost a few places, which is not good. Vern's all over the back of me. Bit of contact there ahead. Rosberg, Grosjean and Hulkenberg gone 3 wide there, but Grosjean was left out of that. Slow going down this long straight, which you do not want to do, and I'm up to 12th. Rosberg and Hulkenberg battling ahead. The two Bergs slow there. No, I've got no curves left. Used a lot of that at the start. Closing in on Rosberg, but no opportunity there, but here is an opportunity. Slow through the chicane, got a little bit of curves, use the slipstream and I might have a chance coming on to lap 3. DRS will be available later on in the lap. We'll lose control slightly, but I have recovered nicely. But Rosberg, he is mine, I'm gonna get him. Or not. No, I've gone slightly wide. Senna's pounced. Lost a position there, and they are on the faster tyres. On the super softs, I've started on the soft tyres. Felt starting down in 70th. Should probably go for it. Go for a longer stint, and then go for the faster tyres later on in the race. As my engineer has confirmed, but Senna got blocked off a little bit from Rosberg and he repays the favour back to me. But it looks like I'll have DRS and have a good chance of getting past. Also with the fuel mix, I'm going to save the mix, the fast tyres at the end, but I'm side by side with Senna. Looks like he's slightly ahead, but DRS comes into effect, and that's the extra speed that I need to get past. Regain that position again from Senna up to 12th. At this moment, it just doesn't happen. Safety car! There is a safety car in this game. The 3rd safety car I've had in this game. First time in this season. Unbelievable. It's not a myth. It actually exists. So a couple of laps behind the safety car. This bit I really don't like, when it controls you and then gives you control. Suddenly losing control on the curbs. Nearly lost it there, but luckily Senna's not close enough to me. That's one thing I don't like about the safety car. When it gives you control, you just don't have the feel, and it's difficult to get used to it. Closing in on Hulkenberg, hopefully, as he battles with Rosberg again, side by side there. But Hulkenberg backs out, and I might have a chance down the inside. Overtaking opportunity, barging into a side pod. Could be a penalty. Doesn't look like it, which is good for me. Using the slipstream again, going down the inside there. That was really tight. Looks like I could get him down here. He's still there, keeping the nose in, but block him out. Keep him out wide, and that is me up to 11th. Some good progress on these harder tyres that are soft. But I've caught up to the two Mercs. who was sandwiched by the two Saubers, me and Kobayashi. He's lost positions down to 9th, which is not good. We need some good points. We haven't had many points lately, partly my fault. But it's going to be tough to get past the Mercedes, as they do have really good straight line speed. So I'll need Schumacher to drop back from Rosberg. Ah, that's something as well. DRS enabled, and I've just used DRS on the previous lap. Someone hasn't got the rules right in the game. But as Schumacher pits, I have a bit of an issue over the final curbs in the chicane. Yeah, pretty tough. Just like in real life with the Wall of Champions. But I'm up to 4th with the cars that have pitted. I've got the championship leader Alonso behind me. I think Webber was there as well. As I lose control, worn tyres, and Alonso's passed. It's not good. I'm losing time to the cars that I'm actually battling with. I'm definitely not battling with Alonso and Webber, who's behind me, as they are probably 20 seconds ahead, pretty much. But I'm helping out Alonso here, not purposely, of course. Don't want to affect my own race. As you can see, my tyres are quite worn, and Webber just can't get past me at the moment, even with my worn tyres. But I did pit, came out on the super soft, going to make the most of that fuel I've got left in the tank. So 11th at the moment. Hopefully going to make a few positions, make the most of these tyres and the fuel I have remaining. As I'm trying to catch Kobayashi, but a car has stopped on the side and it's Mark Webber. He was battling with Alonso earlier on, so it's probably in the top 2. So that gives me 10th position and 1 point for me at the moment. Car's ahead of about 3 seconds, and I'm hoping to close in as soon as possible. A few laps later, and I've caught up to my teammate Kobayashi, up to 8th. A couple of cars have pitted. Using Kurz to close in, he clearly has a higher gear at the moment, but I use DRS, closing in slightly. He brakes pretty early. I didn't know it at the time, but he's going into pit. So I'm going to gain a few more positions with some drivers in the pits. But I'm going to pit this lap, put on another set of the super soft tyres, use some more fuel, hopefully make up some more positions as I come out, as Button comes out just ahead of me. So chasing after Button on my worn tyres. Not really too worn, his just slightly newer. So with 10 laps to go, it's going to be quite interesting to see where I end up, as I am actually closing in. His tyres must be pretty cool at the moment. And he has a puncture apparently. He seems to be doing pretty well if he has a puncture. But I will get the DRS boost coming down this long straight, which is great for overtaking. DRS, here we go. He's defending. Oh, he tries to block me out there, but DRS flying into the pits. That's what we like to see. So the first stop was 3.2 seconds, if I remember correctly, so pretty good. Anywhere around 3 for me. Oh, what's that? No, not a 4.2. It's not what we need. Losing about a second to the cars around us, but that's Schumacher behind. Out in 8th. Wow. Kamui's down there in 10th. I've done a good job. Must have overtaken them while they were in the pits. And I've still got 5 laps of extra fuel to go. So that could be rich mix all the way to the end of the race. And most of the cars are on the soft tyre, so I've got the quicker tyre, rich fuel mix, so I've done a good job. saving it all till the end as I close in on Massa, Vettel and Rosberg, I think that is. Massa's just set the fastest lap of the race on the last lap, but he's pretty slow at the corner. Vettel's blocking slightly. He brakes incredibly early for some reason, and I'm up to 7th. So at the moment it looks like I could be getting a good amount of points as I set the fastest lap of the race. A 15.2, great lap. It just shows how on form I am at the moment. Got the tyres, got the rich mix. Having a look at Vettel, just on form at the moment. After the last 3 races, just 1 point. Really need some points here. Contribute to the team. And Massa smashes into me. Far too much speed going into that corner. It's not like I was slow either. But behind Vettel, coming into the DRS zone, could be an opportunity for me. He does get a good exit out the hairpin. Using KERS. Don't seem to be catching up. DRS could be effective. Gonna go for it, and he blocks slightly. No, that was dirty, that. He made 2 moves. Coming on to the last lap, Vettel's pulled ahead a little bit. 2-second gap, so I'm hoping to try and gain that. Maybe get him in the DRS zone as he tries to lap a car, which is the Caterham of Petrov. So I need to try and get around him as quick as possible. No, please get out the way. No, you're racing me. No! Oh, come on, man! No, Schumacher's passed. Kobayashi nearly got past. He blocked Schumacher. I'm back through. I'm up to 7. I'm not going to get Vettel now, but... Oh, thanks, Petrov. You wreck my race slightly, and then you give it all back to me. Whoa, backmarker nearly cost me a couple of positions there as Lewis Hamilton wins. I go wide. So coming into the last chicane, we are coming home. A bit of debris on the ground there, and 7th place for Perez. That's what we need. 6 points for the team. He doesn't look the happiest there, but I'm happy. Gained 10 positions from the start. Well deserved points and a nice contribution to the team's cause in the constructors. So Hamilton wins from Kimi Raikkonen, who's easily got his best result of the season. Championship leader down in 4th, might not be leading anymore. But I finished a couple of seconds behind Vettel after a good battle during the race. Kobayashi 9th, some decent points. Senna gets a point, and a 10-second penalty for Verne. Someone's been a bad boy. 4 retirements, Carter Kane, De Resta. We saw Webber stop, and Timo Glock. So Hamilton takes the lead to the Drivers' Championship, 1 point ahead of Alonso. They've got a good battle going on there. Button takes over the 2 Red Bulls, the Mercedes and Lotus and Linus Stern. Ahead of me, up to 10th, taking over Massa. It's a bit of a relief me getting some points. Kobayashi still in 12th. In the Constructors' Championship, McLaren have built up a big lead over Ferrari and Red Bull, who are having a battle between themselves. Sauber down in 6th. We are quite far behind Lotus. If we're not careful, we'll be battling on our own, so we need to pick that up. So, hope you enjoyed the video. This has been Jay for Gaming. Round 8 will be up soon in Valencia. You will enjoy the race. It'll be exciting. I will see you then.